Hello everyone, I saw that you enjoyed the last content where I was basically playing without a queen. This time I will have to sacrifice a queen against lower rated opponents. So you can just subscribe and we will just start immediately. Just looking for a guy that wants to play against me, against the 1500 Mundir from Algeria. So I have basically 5 moves to sacrifice my queen. So it will be extremely tactical. Let me just share my screen with you, we see everything. So I have to sacrifice my queen as fast as possible. So I have a couple more moves. Let's just play the move queen e2. So basically, I'm trying to sacrifice the queen at least for a piece. So now I have one, two, three. Okay, I have a couple moves ready, and then I will have to sacrifice my queen and still have to win. Okay, I can just prepare my position with something like knight f3. Okay, he plays a move. Okay, now, oh no, wait, because, okay, I have to prepare myself. It's my fourth, and now it will be my fifth move, and I will be able to sacrifice a queen on my fifth move. Okay, if he goes queen d7, then I will still have to sacrifice my queen, though. So actually, I don't know exactly. Now it's my fifth move, and I'm sacrificing the queen. Okay, now we're playing. Now we're talking, okay? Whew, we have that. Let's just keep going. So, just okay. I don't want the knight to jump on e4, so I basically have a knight against the queen, and will have to win against Mundir. We will see. Actually, it's 1,000 times harder than I expected it to be. Suddenly, my heartbeat is just 1,000 times faster. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Haha, sacrificing my queen under 5 moves. Recording. Hey, hey. Okay, perfect. Now I will just have to play seriously. Let's just bring the pieces out because if I'm using my pieces properly, he's actually going to have a hard time regardless of what I'm currently doing. Okay, so actually knight c3, I'm not sure about how things should be going because now he goes bishop d6. We're going to sacrifice the queen, but I can't. Okay, if I trade, okay, the bishop will be great actually, so I have to trade. The bishop right there is terrible. Let's just play bishop d2 maybe. Okay, I have to create some imbalance, so I will just play h4. It's not how I'm going to create any balances. Okay, now though he created a hole on g5. I will just play bishop e2, just keeping an eye on this pawn. Okay, this is super aggressive. Now if I capture, he captures, I'm winning a pawn back. So captures, he will go bishop takes, and then I have knight right there. Then maybe knight g5. Yeah, maybe I'm getting somewhere. Okay, he wants to push f5, but if f5 I have the g4 square, so maybe I should just play rook g1, g4. Okay, he can't play c5 for the moment, but if he wants to, then so be it. What about this move? I feel like this is even better. Yeah, let's just play 95. Just trying to attack this pawn because for the moment I'm only up a piece, but I don't think that this guy is going to blunder anything. This guy is 1700. Okay, wait. He's like 17, I think, 1700. Brand new account. Nah. No. This guy won't get destroyed like that, especially not against me. Now he feels the pressure. Okay, now though it's unclear. Now it feels like I'm just getting this pawn. Okay, now it's dangerous, actually. I don't know how he decided, why he decided to do that. Okay, this guy is creating a lot of holes in his position. Okay, if I capture, go knight takes, he can even just move back and he will still be up a lot of pieces. If I just move back though, now he's having a harder time because queen f6 is not on the board. c5 is not on the board. I'm just going to play g3. Okay, now here I thought that I have g3. Because if knight f6, then I can just capture. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I can't do that. Unlucky. But what about captures bishop f6 and now knight d7? Ooh, and if he captures right here, then I capture on f6, he captures back, bishop takes. Then I will have a bishop against the queen. Feels like this guy is playing a tiny bit too well. If he captures, then so be it. Let me just long castles. I need my rooks. If I want to do something against this guy, I will need the only pieces that I have. Mm. Come on, blunder. If he blunders that, okay, I'm not going to capture because queen takes is just going to be a fork, so I have to move back. I'm very intrigued by the way he's playing this position. With all respect, I don't know what is going on here. One ish go. Okay, here he blundered though, because I can just capture, and I have knight d7. What am I going to win? I take back, and I will have a rook against a queen. Okay, this is definitely on the table. Let's just prepare my position. Maybe I can just go rook h3, because if captures king g7, then I have knight c6. Okay, I will just go rook h3, because in case of captures, he's giving me back the c6 square, so I can still win the exchange back and then play with the rook against the queen. Um, yeah, what I just have to do is just not to trade him out. Okay, this is a little bit too much. It feels like he's really giving me a lot of fighting potential. If I start having a knight on c4, the knight visually also looks great. There is some psychological pressure. It will start to slowly but surely build up. I'm not sure about the way he's playing this position right now. He's currently playing it in a pretty strange, aggressive way. Okay, if king there, he captures. I don't have anything. So maybe I should just be playing a move where I'm getting stuff. Or maybe just knight c4, making sure that my king is safe. If my king is safe and I'm having a bishop against the king, I'm sorry, bishop against the queen, maybe I'm fine. I will just try to be, to keep building up pressure. I see a world where he's just trapping his own king. Um, okay, maybe let's just play rook h1, because in cases of okay, this is a good move, but I'm still going to fight back, bruv. Bruv. If I can play g4, because the knight now the knight is just way too strong. I think he has to start doubling up, playing more aggressively. This bishop is just way too strong. It's funny because this whole battle is basically a fight um, against the bishop now, rather than really, a materialistic battle, like everything in life. Okay, now basically I start to think about playing rook h7, but if I play knight e5, he just captures back and the queen is protected via x-ray. Okay. Okay, now it's unclear because I can just go that way. If rook h8, then I basically have knight e5. So I would just go rook h8. I'm threatening knight e5, and I think I'm going to win. Activity rules the world. I told you he has to go, he has to go crazy. He has to go nuts. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. Okay, if rook h7, if rook h8, I think that I have rook h6. Captures, check. Oh no, the king just runs away. This is sadly not enough. Okay, I have to go g4, because if in cases of captures, rook h8, then I have g5, king e7, and I capture on g7, and I'm going to win some material back. Yeah, because king there, actually, knight c4 is going to be mate. Is he going to blunder mate, actually? We're very, very close to some kind of a checkmating blunder. I think we are very, very close to a loss. So captures. Okay, maybe I should just go g5 first, though. Okay, let's just bait him. Rook h8. Yes, yes, we are. There we are. There we are. We're going to win this. King d7, knight c4 is checkmate. We have that. We have that. That is actually impressive. Ooh, what a game. That was actually very impressive. We did that. Come on. Second game. Bravo. GG. Aha, if he wants a second game, we go on with the second game. Perfect. Okay. I have to sacrifice my queen. I have to sack my queen under 5 moves. Merci. Haha, okay. How do we do that? I know some opening traps where it's just mate in 7 moves. Okay, let's just play e5. I know that this is a thing. I know that this is a thing. We will see. You hate queens, I think. No, he played d5. Captures knight c6. That would have been one of the cleanest ways. Okay, I have to sacrifice my queen though. Yeah, if I have mate on the board, I don't know if that counts. Oh, I completely forgot. I have to sacrifice my queen. So, oh yeah, actually wait, I'm 2 moves away. No wait, I have the third, the fourth, and the fifth. I'm 3 moves away. Okay, I'm threatening mate. Okay, now he gave me a very simple way of sacrificing my queen though. Okay, fourth move, and now I have to sacrifice my queen after this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, I sacrifice my queen. This is good. Oh my, this was some great calculation there. Again. Hey, hey. Yeah, we can just read the chat at some point. The chat is, the chat status. Oh, it's funny. If he captures on f6, I just capture on f3, and I'm going to win. because I'm going to win. If I'm down a queen and I win, then down with piece, I'm pretty sure I can also solve that problem very convincingly. Yeah, everything seems to be working properly for the moment. Although he can just go queen there. If I move that way, h3, I have to retreat. Okay. Now we're having some crazy work going on. I think that I have 94, and if he captures, there's already a checkmating threat. Is he going to blunder mate? I'm threatening checkmate, my brother. Oh no, my pawn on b7 is hanging. What should I do now? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He just has f3 and he's saving everything. Now he captures on b7. Okay, this is correct. H4, if he captures though. Are we getting somewhere? I capture. Okay, he can just capture that way. I don't want to allow it either, to be honest. It was just a tiny bit too much. Let me just calculate. If I just go h4, he captures the knight. I capture right there. He has queen take. Just because of that, I would just capture right here. I'm pretty sure he has to capture on b7. If he does that, I was lost. I mean, he's up a queen. Whatever he does, he's winning now. So I better be careful. Okay, so what do I have, materially speaking? I have a headache. This is already good. Uh, Maybe knight d4 feels great. Okay, this is actually even better. Completely missed that, to be honest. Okay, if he captures and I capture back with the knight and I have an active knight. Once again, it's a matter of visual, visual aspects. Here I can see that my pieces are looking visually great, but he has to use his pieces properly. Bishop d3 castles. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to win this one. He almost blundered mate. Imagine he had blundered mate. That would have been like the cherry on the top. Don't know the top of what, but cherry on something. Okay, I want my knight to jump on c5, so I'm pretty sure I will play something like f5. He captures knight c5. I can see I can see the thing happening. That can definitely happen. The question is how. If I go f5, he captures. Okay, this is yeah, this is just a nightmare. Okay, this is not good. Okay, he's allowing me to do some things though. Knight c5. I'm activating my pieces. I see a world where I just capture the knight right there, and I'm getting some compensations for that. Here I'm going to get a pawn. If he goes b3, he is losing, so he has to go knight f5. It's saving the bishop. He goes bishop f5 now. Okay, but he's giving me some captures on a4, and I'm going to win the rook back, and I'm going to win the knight. So actually, this whole position is just collapsing suddenly. This is coming. I can see a world where he's really getting checkmated brutally right now. If queen e2, which is maybe the only move to save the queen, he can go queen f2 also, but then I just capture the knight with tempo, it wouldn't make sense. If queen e2, I can just capture the rook. Okay, now he's giving me this piece for free. Yes, he does. And now once he captures back, what is the material count? I have two minor pieces for a queen. If I capture right there, this position is just going to be easily won. Uh, I capture on d1, he captures back, then I will have a rook and a knight against a queen. I can do that, and I think that I will, because this guy plays well. He was just a tiny bit unlucky that it was just mate in the other position. If he captures right there, he has to keep a rook on the board, by the way. If he captures right there, he's just simplifying my attack. Captures, king d1, rook h8, rook h1 is just completely winning. And now I think that I'm just going to mate him. Yeah, I can see a world in a moment where everything is just collapsing brutally. Um, Going a3, going into my attack with a lot of, you know, this is very close of being lost, by the way. Yeah, now the material count is pretty clean. It is extremely clean. Oh, I love what I'm seeing right now. I'm just going for a checkmate. My rooks are just more active than his queen, and he's up a queen, sure. But the problem is that I'm just 1,000 times more active, and being not active enough, regardless of who you're playing against, up a queen, down a queen, doesn't matter. I try to go for the activity. I try to create some imbalances, and this is how I manage to keep going with my attack, keep applying enough pressure. I just hope that he's never going to, that he's not going to stop chess because of this game. Okay, now I'm basically winning. I have rook c3, bishop c2, bishop a3, and rook c3. If you capture, then is winning. And if you go king b1, I have this. And of course, if you go that way, then I have this. So I will just go rook c3, and I'm going to win. King b1, rook b3, and I'm winning the queen back, and I will have a lot of material back. If he goes that way, then I simply have, yeah, and now I have bishop a3, skewer, and I am winning this game. That was a kind of a game. That was great. I enjoyed playing those games. Hopefully you also did. Okay, the game is not over though, and as we've seen that before, being even if you're down the queen, you can win. So I don't want to. Okay, there is a pin actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good. I'm pretty happy with what I've seen. With what I do see so far. Can we say that old Loris is back? Maybe. Now I'm going 94, going to just liquidate this position as much as possible. Let's go make me liquid. 94 GG. GG's. Haha. Great. He was 1544. Let's see what is his current level rating. He's playing well. He's just unlucky that I was performing so badly. Yeah, 1900. Yeah, he's playing well. He's definitely a good player. Just unlucky that I'm stronger. With all respect, thank you very much for those games. If you enjoyed this content, just let me know in the comment section. It's always a pleasure for me. Send me your ideas in the comment section. I will be there to answer you. See you in the future. Take care.